My name is Anna and I am the owner of the small business AMarieEcoSew, and I am going to take you guys on a trip to a couple of Joann fabrics in my area. Stock is really starting to dwindle down, so I really want to get as much fabric as I can before they go out of business. It makes me really sad, but I have come to terms with it. I told somebody at another fabric store, a local one, I said I've gone through all of the stages of grief with the closures of Joann's. So I am ready. I don't want to miss out on having a good stock of fabric. I want to give plenty of time to these other fabric stores that are starting to release more fabric. I want to allow more time for them to really get their stocks going. And in order for me to do that, I need to have a pretty good stock built up. So we're gonna see what's going on. We're gonna hit at least 2 stores, if not a third one. So this will probably be a pretty short vlog, but yeah, let me know if you guys like this kind of content and I can make more like it in the future. Not at Joann's, obviously, but other fabric stores in the area. All right, let's head to our first store. I made it to the first store. Let's see if they've got any fabric for me in here. I'm really excited. I brought my reusable bags in hope that I will fill them up, and it looks like I've hit the jackpot. There is still a lot of cotton flannel here, which I wasn't sure if they were going to have much, so I'm really excited. Today I was shopping mostly for cotton flannel because that's what I make my reusable paper towels out of. I sell them mix and match on my website and in person, so I like to have lots of different patterns available for people to make their own sets. With the closure of Joann's, I don't know how my business is going to change, but that's why I'm stocking up. There's still so much here. I'm really glad that I went here first because I don't want to spend my money on prints that I don't like very much. Instead, I can spend a lot of it here where there's so much variety, and I will definitely be coming here again like next week probably. This is everything that I got. The first stop was very successful. So I don't even think that I'm gonna do a third stop. I think I'll just do my second stop and be done for the day. The first stop is done, and sorry, you guys are just gonna have to hear the AC going because it is so hot here. I already filled up all of my reusable bags that I brought with me, so I am only going to do one more stop since I was able to find so much while I was there. I spent $244 in there, which was right around what I was hoping to spend. I was thinking between $200 and $400. I was willing to spend up to like $350, but I'm glad that it wasn't exactly that much because I still feel like I got so much fabric, but I do have a limited amount of funds that I can spend on this right now. I do have to pay my bills and things like that. All of the ladies in this Joann's were super nice, and we had a lovely conversation about bidets on my way out. And that's one of the things that I've always loved about Joann's is just you have lots of conversations with the employees, and they're usually so nice and talkative and stuff. So that is definitely something that I'll miss, the fun conversations across the fabric cutting counter. But like I said, I've gone through all of the stages of grief with this closure of Joann's. I'm going to head to the second store, and when I get home I will show you guys all of the different prints that I was able to get because it would just be too much to show you in the car. So I will show you all of those whenever I get home. I realized that I was starving, so I had to grab something to eat. And I just had a minor oral procedure done like 2 days ago, and so I'm stuck to a soft foods diet for the next week, but White Castle is very soft, so that's what I decided to get. Probably wouldn't be my first choice if I wasn't supposed to eat only soft foods, but I am decidedly not above White Castle. I think it tastes good. I don't know, I think it's good. So if you don't like White Castle, that's fine. I understand why. It is like the cheapest fast food that you can possibly get, but it's working for me in a pinch. It's very soft, it'll be easy for me to chew. So I'm going to eat this before I head over to my second Joann's location and we see what we've got there. I'm at location number 2, so let's go in and see if they have any fabric for me. There's quite a bit available here as well. I'm very excited about that. I came a couple of last week and there wasn't a ton, so it looks like they got some more in. While they have a lot of prints here, there wasn't really a ton that I was super interested in until I looked at the nursery flannels, and I got these four. This one especially I'm really excited about. All finished up, I got to see some of my cut counter friends because this is my local location, and so you never know if it's going to be the last time seeing them, so I was really glad to get to say hi and everything. And whenever you are a small business shopping at Joann's, you kind of form a little bit of a relationship with the employees, so it's really nice to check on everybody, see how they're doing, say hey, see what they're planning on doing afterwards and everything. And I got a bunch of really cute prints. I had to use disposable bags because I ran out of my reusable bags at the first location. So now I'm gonna head home and I will film a full haul for you guys. Here is everything that I got. It doesn't look like as much whenever it's all laid out like this, but trust me, it's a lot, and it is a lot for me. I forgot that I was going to film this, so on my way home, I got a blue slushie from Taco Bell. So don't mind that. If I had remembered, I wouldn't have gotten that, or I would have gotten a less offensive color. Let's start with showing you all of the different prints that I got. We're going to start with holiday patterns. So first up is Christmas and winter. This time I only got 3 Christmas and winter patterns. I'm trying to kind of cut down because I have so much, but I just keep finding new cute prints. First up is this one. Now this is one that I probably wouldn't buy for myself, but just looking at it, I know that it will probably do really well on my website because it is super cutesy. There's cats and bears and fox, and everybody loves animals. Next up is this Christmas lights one. It is so adorable. I know that this one will do really well. It's a little bit big of a print. I've had prints that are smaller than this one, but I think this one will do really, really well. It's less white space. And lastly, for Christmas prints, is this really elegant blue Christmas pattern. It's got birds, trees, and it's this really pretty light blue color with the snowflakes and everything as well, and even a couple of mushrooms. I think this one will do really great. So next we have Halloween. I only have one Halloween print, and it is these jack-o'-lanterns. They're very cute. I always do some kind of jack-o'-lantern print, and I don't think that I have one yet. So, and if I do, it's okay. I can have another one. So I picked this one up. The rest are just general fall. So first up, this fall gnomes. Very cute, very adorable. I think these guys are so cute. Mushrooms are super in, and I really like the way they look with all of the fall leaves. This fall gourds print is so adorable. I would love to have a whole set of these for my kitchen whenever I decorate for fall. If I decorated really well, I probably would, but I don't really decorate that great. But I'm so excited to put these out in a few months. I had this print last year and it sold really well. I might have already picked some of this up, but I can't really remember, so I decided to grab some more just in case. And lastly, I picked up 4 different sunflower prints. I know that sunflowers are always super popular, so I just wanted to make sure that I was covered, and I know that I definitely have other sunflower prints as well. I just posted a video that had a completely different sunflower print in it, but really you can't have too many sunflowers. So first up is this one. I found this one in the nursery section. I thought it was very cute. It's very simple, just standard sunflower. This one is literally the standard sunflower. I've probably had this print like a dozen times. I've had it so many times. I've made it in scrunchies. I've made face masks when I used to make face masks in it, and it is just a classic, so I had to get some more of that. I don't think I've ever had this sunflower print, but it's very classic, very cute as well. Pretty standard, just sunflowers. And lastly is this one that I also found in the nursery section, and it is just so adorable. Like, look at those flowers and stuff on it. This one will probably get released this summer because it does have so many cute, pretty summery flowers as well. I don't know if that's lavender or what with it, but it's adorable. That is all of the holiday ones that I have, so I'm gonna move these off to the side and get the next batch. There is no order to the rest of these. I kind of arranged them by color just for my little shot of having all of them together, so they will kind of go like that, but there's really no rhyme or reason to the order of the rest of these. This toucan and parrot print, thought this one was really, really cute, good for summer. I don't know what drew me to these guys, but it did rain on my way home, so I feel like it was a good omen for these reusable paper towels. Oh yeah, if I didn't mention that, I use all of these towels to make reusable paper towels, and I have a bunch of different prints available on my website right now. I've got my website linked in my description, so check them out if you want to shop the patterns that I have available. Next up is this musical instruments print. I get lots of questions about different instruments, and I've never had a print like this, so we'll just have to see how it goes. I could see it selling really well or not selling so well because it's such a light print. A lot of people don't want super light prints for the reusable paper towels because you're using them and you're trying to get them messy, so they're worried about stains and things like that, which is totally understandable. Seashells for summertime. I always make sure to have lots of ocean and seashell prints. Lots of people around here have beach-themed bathrooms. I'm not really sure why. We're in the middle of the country, but it is very, very common, and it's cute. So a lot of people like to buy their beach-themed towels for their beach-themed bathrooms, or people that have a lake house or a summer house also like to buy these during the summer. I'm sad that I have so little of this one because it is so cute, but look at that. This fruit one is so adorable, and I will need to restock my Fruits reusable makeup removers pretty soon because I've been selling those like crazy, and this pattern, whatever scraps I have left of it, will definitely have to go towards the Fruits reusable makeup removers. I will have to make this one up soon because it is tulip season right now. Tulips for Mother's Day, tulips for springtime, so I thought I would pick this one up. I usually don't gravitate towards it. I've seen it many times, but I thought, you know, this is my last chance. I'm gonna get it. I've had this mushroom print so many times and I decided to get it again, so here it is. Not much to say about it. I know a lot of people really, really like different animal prints and outdoorsy prints, so I picked this one up. It's not my personal style, but I could see why people would like it. So I'm really curious to see how this one will do. I could see it sitting on my table for months, or I could see it selling out right away. We will just have to see. I picked up this cute cat print. It's so adorable. I've had it many times, and I always just like to have a bunch of cat and dog prints on hand. Unfortunately, there are not a lot of dog prints available right now, so I'm just picking out what I can, and it looks like I'm gonna have cats available for longer than I have dogs available. This one, I can't even. It's so cute, and it's a little bit rougher than the other ones, but it is still cotton flannel. I found this one in the nursery section as well. My AC is just kicking on, so sorry if you can hear that, but I grabbed everything they had of this one because I just had to have it. I know it'll sell really well. It's so cute, and I love green, so I might just have to take one of these for myself. Oh, I guess maybe this one could be in the Christmas too, but I don't really think so. I think it's more of just an outdoorsy one. But I thought this was cute. This blue color is really pretty. It's really popular. I've had these potted plants a couple of times. I actually have this print sitting on my shelf waiting to be made, but I thought I'd pick up a little bit more. There was just a little bit left on the bolt, so I went ahead and grabbed what was left of it. This next one is so gorgeous. I have never seen this print before. It is so beautiful. These birds are so adorable, and I just cannot wait to make this up. It is very sophisticated, very elegant, but I grabbed a few yards of it. It was in a brand new bolt, and I have never seen this before, so I was really, really, really excited to get this one. These frogs are also a classic. Everything frogs is good. People love the frogs, so I picked this one up. There was just a tiny bit of this green print left on the bolt, so I grabbed it. You know, it's nothing super special, but I know that somebody will love it. Along with flowers and books as well. This is a pattern that I just had available on my website. I think it sold out a couple of days ago, but I wanted to grab a little bit more, and I might have even more on my shelf already, but I know that books and plants both always sell really well. I grabbed this rainbow print that I will probably release around June. I don't really have any other rainbow prints, so I thought I should get at least one. And summertime, there's always fruit prints, and I like to have a lot of fruit available on my website, so I grabbed this watermelon print. We're getting into the last stack. In terms of cat prints, I also picked up this one. I know that this one won't be everybody's style, and it's not something I would usually grab for, but I'm so short on cat and dog prints that I just had to grab it. And honestly, it's kind of grown on me. I think it's really cute, and especially if you can point on this and be like, oh my god, that looks just like my cat or something, I think that some customers will really, really love it. There are no cats on here that look like my cat. Mine is a short-haired tuxedo, so this one would be the closest looking to her, but not quite. Pretty basic, pretty boring. I got a gray and black plaid just because it's good to have something that's a little more, you know, toned down. There was only 1 yard left of this mountain scene one, but I thought it was gorgeous, so I picked it up. This one could definitely be considered a fall print. I don't know if I'll put it with my fall or if I will just release it before then. But it is all of these woodland animals with pumpkins and falling leaves, and it's super adorable. Butterflies always do really well. Everybody loves butterflies, and they are so significant to so many people. So many people have great memories or great significance in their life tied to butterflies. So I always pick up butterfly prints. I thought this one was really pretty with the darker background. Like I said, people tend to pull away from the lighter patterns, so it's always good for me to have a decent amount of dark prints. This is another classic. I have had this print on my website probably over a dozen times, and I've probably made like 100 yards of it. It's crazy. I saw a little bit left, so I thought, let me just grab some before it goes away. I have one customer that's always asking me for different food prints, so I made sure to pick up this donut one. It's not one that I would usually pick up, but I've never seen it before, and I thought it was kind of cute, so I grabbed this donut for customers that want food prints. And I'm so sorry, this is the only food one that I had. Okay, I've got 2 left in terms of the flannel that I use to make reusable paper towels. Another butterfly print. This one is very busy, but it's cute. Lots and lots of colors, and it's very different from anything that I've had before. And last but not least is this dragonfly print. It is so cute. I think that these are really good for summer. For some reason, this gives me sailboat vibes. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's probably the navy blue that it's on. It kind of looks like a black or gray, but it is navy. It's got all of these little dragonflies, so I think that will be really adorable for the summer. So that is all of the flannel that I have, and I use the flannel to make reusable paper towels, but I did pick up 2 remnants. These are the 2 remnants that I picked up. They're both fleece, and I use these for reusable dusters. I've had this pattern before, this gray and white, so I know that this one will do decent, and I think that this one's good to have on hand too. I've just been collecting remnants and different reusable duster patterns because I need a lot less variety than I do with the paper towels, but I do still need some variety. So I've been stockpiling those as well, but I told myself I can't be spending too much money on it because I have limited funds. So yeah, well, that is everything that I have for this Joann's haul. I don't know if I'll be able to do another one before the store is officially closed, but I feel really relieved having all of this fabric now. I'm looking around my sewing room and I'm like, where am I gonna put all of this stuff? But in the meantime, if you wanna shop handmade, eco-friendly, reusable products, check out my website. It is linked down in the description. And I also have all of my social medias listed there. So if you want more consistent short form content, follow me over on TikTok or Instagram. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and let me know what kind of videos you want to see in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and if you made it all the way to the end of this video, leave me a comment of your favorite fruit in order to let me know that you liked this video so that I can thank you for making it all the way to the end. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that everybody has a lovely day. Bye!